What if I told you that the richest human to ever live wasn't Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk or Rockefeller, but a West African emperor from the 14th century? A man whose wealth was so vast that giving alms on a single trip reportedly crashed an entire economy. This is the story of Mansa Musa, the ruler of Mali, master of gold, and the legend whose riches still baffle economists today. Before the skyscrapers of Dubai or the banks of Wall Street, wealth had a different meaning. In the 1300s, the Mali Empire in West Africa controlled nearly half of the world's gold supply. It was an empire of scholars, traders, and builders, stretching from the Atlantic coast to the edge of the Sahara. Yet most of the world has forgotten it ever existed. Mansa Musa didn't just inherit gold. He inherited one of the most advanced economies of his time, fueled by trade routes that connected Africa to Europe and Asia. Born around 1280, Musa Keita I was not born a king. He rose through loyalty, intelligence, and opportunity. When Mali's sitting ruler, Abu Bakr II, embarked on an ambitious voyage across the Atlantic, a journey from which he never returned, Musa became Mansa, or King of Kings. It was 1312, and what Musa inherited was more than a throne. He held dominion over one of history's largest gold producers. But unlike many rulers, his reign wasn't marked by war. It was marked by vision. In 1324, Mansa Musa set out on one of the most legendary journeys in human history, a pilgrimage to Mecca. His caravan reportedly included 60,000 men, 12,000 slaves, and 100 camels carrying gold dust. Along the way, through Cairo and the Middle East, Musa's generosity was unmatched. He distributed so much gold that its value collapsed in Egypt, causing inflation that lasted for over a decade. The world had never seen wealth displayed on such a scale. Not by kings, not by sultans, not even by empires. The pilgrimage did more than fulfill a religious duty. It transformed Mali's global reputation. Arab chroniclers and European cartographers now viewed Africa not as a mysterious land, but as the home of immense wealth and civilization. Mansa Musa's name appeared on the Catalan Atlas, one of medieval Europe's most detailed maps, illustrated holding a golden orb. For centuries, he became a symbol of untold riches and divine fortune. While the world marveled at his gold, Mansa Musa's true legacy was built in stone and ink. He transformed the desert city of Timbuktu into a beacon of knowledge. The University of Sankore became one of the greatest centres of learning in Africa, rivaling the libraries of Alexandria and Baghdad. Scholars from across the Islamic world came to study astronomy, mathematics, law, and philosophy. This was Mansa Musa's real empire, not built on gold, but on ideas. Mansa Musa's governance was both pragmatic and progressive. He standardized weights and measures, established provincial governors, and strengthened trade ties with North Africa. His currency wasn't just gold, it was trust. Merchants knew that under Musa's rule, contracts would be honored and caravans protected. Mali became the economic engine of an entire continent. But how rich was he, really? Modern economists estimate Mansa Musa's net worth, adjusted for inflation, could exceed $400 billion. Yet these numbers are symbolic at best. His true wealth wasn't a personal bank account. It was the control of an empire's resources. Still, stories of his generosity and golden caravans turned him into legend. Perhaps the question isn't how rich was Mansa Musa, but how did one man redefine what wealth means? After Mansa Musa's death around 1337, Mali began to fragment. His successors couldn't maintain the same unity or prosperity. Yet his legacy endured. In the architecture of Gao and Timbuktu, in the manuscripts preserved through centuries, and in the myths that still echo through time. For Africa, he symbolized power, intellect, and possibility. For the world, he became proof that civilization and brilliance existed far beyond Europe's borders. Mansa Musa teaches us that wealth, when used wisely, can build more than palaces. It can build minds. His story isn't just about riches, it's about vision, generosity, and legacy. In an age defined by personal fortune, his example reminds us true wealth lies in what you leave behind, not what you accumulate. The gold fades, but the knowledge endures. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story of forgotten greatness, subscribe for more untold journeys of history's most extraordinary minds. Next episode, Nikola Tesla, the genius who gave us the future and lost everything. Until then, remember, every empire begins with an idea.